Good morning, all of you. So here we are going to discuss the applications of IR spectroscopy. So we have seen that the IR spectroscope is the branch which gives you the information regarding the presence of the different kinds of functional group that are present in the organic molecule. And so the first thing it is used to determine the structure of the organic molecule. And so here the peaks which are available in the functional group region, depending upon the type of functional group, means here we get the information regarding the functional group in functional group region, where we will get the explanation whether there is a presence of hydrogen bond with with heteroatom, means that is your CH, NH, OH, then the carbonyl carbon hydrogen, means the presence of hydrogen bonds, or we can get, means this is the single bond region. In double bond region, we will get the presence of the double bonds in the molecule, that is your carbon carbon double bond, carbon nitrogen double bond, then carbon sulfur double bond, then the carbon oxygen double bond, means we will get the presence of any type of functional group that is present in the molecule. And the triple bond region, so here the functional group region is around the 4000 reciprocal centimeter to 2500 reciprocal centimeter, and for the triple bond region it is 2500 to 2000 reciprocal centimeter triple bond region. So it gives you the information regarding the presence of the triple bond, that is carbon nitrogen carbon carbon triple bond, carbon nitrogen triple bond, and this comes around 2500 to 22,000 reciprocal centimeter, where the double bond region is from 2000 reciprocal centimeter to 1300 reciprocal centimeter, and the functional group region it is lying in the region that is 4000 reciprocal centimeter to 2500 reciprocal centimeter. And so in this way we can distinguish and get this structure. But no two compounds no two compounds can have exactly exactly same absorption bands same absorption bands. And so if it is found like that, then IR spectra, means in this fingerprint can be used. Fingerprint region is to identify identify the structure of the compound. Then the second thing, it is used to the chemical reaction study the chemical reaction. And so in this, how we can study a chemical reaction by using IR spectroscopy. So the involvement of this IR spectroscopy, so here we can study that whenever a reaction is being carried out, suppose here a simple reaction, that is the cyclohexanol cyclohexanol on oxidation will give you the formation of cyclohexanone. So when cyclohexanone, so here the conversion of this reaction is the by oxidation is the OH group is converted to carbonyl group, and so the OH shows the stretching frequency around 3500 reciprocal centimeter, 3550 reciprocal centimeter, whereas the carbonyl shows the absorption around 1710 reciprocal centimeter. So whenever the reaction is being started, at the start we have just taken this IR spectra, and as the reaction progresses, in between we will remove a sample, and this sample is studied or it is scanned. And after scanning of this sample, if the reaction contains gives you the band at 3500 reciprocal centimeter, this indicates that the reaction has not gone to completion. But when in a reaction, all 3550 reciprocal centimeter bands disappear, band disappears, and a new new band at 1710 reciprocal centimeter appears, indicates that the reaction has been completed, indicates that the reaction has been completed, indicates the completion of reaction. So in this way, the progress of the reaction is being monitored by using such type of conditions. So here another example, that the nitrobenzene, if you just take nitrobenzene and reduce by adding hydrogen, so here on reduction it will be converted to aniline, it will be converted to aniline, nitrobenzene to aniline. And in nitrobenzene, the NO stretching frequency is observed around 1300 reciprocal centimeter, and where after completion of the reaction this band disappears and a new band of NH stretching is observed around 3300 to 3500 reciprocal centimeter. Means a one band disappears and the another band appears after the completion of the reaction, and here in this way we can monitor a chemical reaction by using this. Means to study the chemical reaction we can utilize the IR spectrophotometry. Then the next, it can be used to detection of hydrogen bond, detection of hydrogen bonding. Means we can distinguish between the intermolecular and intramolecular hydrogen bonding, as we have seen that the intermolecular hydrogen bonding is affected by dilution and the intramolecular hydrogen bonding is not affected by the dilution. So whenever there is a presence of a free OH group, means hydrogen bonded compounds on dilution, intra intermolecular hydrogen bonding, intermolecular bonded compounds on dilution gives sharp bands at 3500 to 3600 reciprocal centimeter, whereas the in intermolecular hydrogen bonding, means if the hydrogen bonding is present, the bands will appear around 3200 to 3500 reciprocal centimeter, but as the dilution is increased, it will show the bands shifted to 3500 to 3600. So this indicates the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Means on dilution, if sharp band appears, indicates indicates presence of hydrogen bonding, indicates the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding, intermolecular hydrogen bonding. And so in this way it can be utilized for distinguishing between the inter and intramolecular hydrogen bonding. This can be used to determine for determination of ring size, determination of ring size of the cyclic ketones. So depending on the type of ketone, means we have seen that the if you take 5 different beakers and if you place the different solutions of cyclohexanone, cyclobutanone, cyclopentanone and cyclohexanone, so which is which, if you want to identify, if you take the sample and analyze it, you will see that as the ring strain goes on increasing, the IR absorption frequency also goes on increasing. So the carbonyl group in cyclohexanone shows the absorption around 1710 reciprocal centimeter. In cyclopentanone, as the ring strain increases, the absorption shifts towards a higher frequency. In cyclobutanone, it's still more strained and so shows the absorption towards a higher frequency. And in cyclopropanone, it's around 1818 reciprocal centimeter. So as the ring size decreases, angle strain increases. As ring size decreases, decreases, angle strain, angle strain increases, angle strain increases, and absorption shifts to higher frequency, higher frequency. So in this way we can just determine the ring size. Then it's also used in detection of impurity in the different solutions. So if ever you are having a mixture of mixture of hydrocarbon hydrocarbon and ketone, if there is a mixture of hydrocarbon and ketone, so hydrocarbon does not show any absorption, but ketone shows a strong absorption bond at 1710 to 1720 reciprocal centimeter due to the presence of the carbonyl group of ketone. Carbonyl group of ketone. So this indicates the presence of a ketone impurity in this. Or you can say the mixture of alcohol and hydrocarbon. So again here the ROH, that is alcohol, if it is an impurity, the OH will show the stretching frequency around 3200 to 3500 reciprocal centimeter, and so this indicates the presence of the alcoholic impurity in the hydrocarbon. And so in this way the mixtures of the different compounds can be identified and studied thoroughly. So here we conclude with the topic, that is the IR spectroscopy. Now the implementation of this IR spectroscopy for the study of the different chemical reactions that we have seen. Now if we are having some problems, if the problems are being given in the paper, we will have to identify and solve the problems. So if a organic compound, what is the problems? So we will discuss the different problems. So here, if an organic compound having the molecular formula C3H6O shows a band at 1720 reciprocal centimeter and 2720 reciprocal centimeter, means we get these two prominent bands in its spectra. Find out the structure of the compound. Find the structure of the compound. If it is told in this way, structure of compound. So here this both the regions, here this is the single bond region. This absorption frequency indicates the single bond region, that is 2700 reciprocal centimeter. So the single bond region is our 24,000 reciprocal centimeter, 2500 reciprocal centimeter. And this 1720 comes in a double bond region. So this indicates the presence of a double bond. So what type of double bond may be present? But 1720 indicates the presence of a carbon oxygen double bond, because oxygen is present in our molecular formula. But before that, we has to find out the sites of unsaturation. Sites of unsaturation. So here the molecular formula C3H6O. So here we will neglect oxygen. Neglect oxygen. So the molecular formula remains C3H6. So the formula for the general formula for saturated hydrocarbon, saturated hydrocarbon, general formula is CnH2n plus 2. So here there are three carbons. So three carbons. So how many hydrogens must be present? 2 into 3 plus 2. Means here 3 2 is 6 plus 2, 8. Means here we must have the full formula C3H8, but actual is C3H6. So C3H6. So minus two hydrogens. So this indicates one site of one saturation, one site of unsaturation. Means if there is a presence of one carbon carbon double bond in a molecule, and if you add one molecule of hydrogen, you will get the saturated alkane in this way, CH3CH3. And so that's why when the two hydrogens are less, we are considering that there is one site of unsaturation. And so this one site of unsaturation indicates the confirms the presence of carbon oxygen double bond. Means at 1720 reciprocal centimeter, IR IR frequency at 1720 reciprocal centimeter indicates presence of carbonyl group. And so if you just take this as a carbonyl group, and the IR band at 2720 reciprocal centimeter indicates indicates aldehydic carbon hydrogen, aldehydic carbonyl carbon hydrogen bond, so which is seen around 2700 to 2900 reciprocal centimeter. So here we will have a group that is C double bond OH, that is the aldehyde group is getting confirmed. Then what is remaining? C3H6 minus CHO, C3H6O minus CHO remains oxygen nil, hydrogen 5 and carbon 2. So it is C2H5. So it is a ethyl group. You can write it as CH3CH2. And so here this shows the absorption around 1720 reciprocal centimeter. This shows around 2720 reciprocal centimeter. And so this is nothing but your propanol. So in this way we can solve the problems. So here we are having the different types of problems. We can go thoroughly through the different types of the problems of IR spectroscopy. So we will continue it in the next lecture. Otherwise we will complete the first another topic, that is NMR spectroscopy, and then in all we will solve a combined problems of IR spectroscopy, NMR spectroscopy and ultraviolet spectroscopy at the end of this spectroscopic topics. Thank you very much.